Hey everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak, and I have with me the Kansept knives Pluto. Now, this little guy was designed by Paul Munko of Munko Knives, a great friend of the channel, incredible designer. So, let's get into this thing and check it out. So, starting off here, you have these beautiful titanium bolsters, like bead blasted. This is shred carbon fiber, has bronzed maybe hardware. I'm not quite sure on that. You have a back spacer with a lanyard loop. You have a titanium milled pocket clip. It is a bolster lock. You have a front flipper. You have a rear flipper with some jimping on it. And then you have Damascus blade. So little arty farty here, huh? You have a beautiful pattern on this Damascus blade, and it is a very uniquely shaped blade. You can see that it is kind of sheep's footy, Warncliffey. They call it a rounded drop point. I'm not really quite sure what to call this thing, so we're just going to say it's strange and it's unique, but it's very utilitarian. Has a huge front finger choil over here, which is definitely something that comes into play because this dude is a small little knife. But nevertheless, I actually find this thing to be really cool considering the fact that it is so small. So speaking of sizes, let's talk about the specs real quick. We're looking at 6.19 inches overall, just a 2.5 inch blade, and it weighs 3.28 ounces. If we're going to do some size comparisons here, we'll put it up next to the Demko 8020.5, and we'll put it next to the Demko Shark Cub, and you can see that it is smaller than both of those. And then if we're going to look at the Benchmade Bug Out next to it, and then we'll do a Kaiser Drop Bear next to it as well, and you can see that it is smaller than both of those also. So this guy is a little dude, but good things come in small packages, and we should probably think a little bit more on this. So let's talk about the ergos for a sec. So ergos in hand, 4-finger grip. I have double XL hands, and I'm at like three and a half fingers. So it's a 3-finger knife in the normal choked back position. And if you see here, it has a mile's worth of jimping, which is fantastic. I love jimping, and I love to see that they went all the way to the drop, because this comes into play in a minute. And it comes into play when you get into this position here. So now, 4-finger grip with my finger in that big finger choil, which is a great big finger choil. I mean, this thing is massive. And now finger way out on the blade, and I am home sweet home here. This is very, very comfortable. This is an incredibly comfortable position right here. I feel very in control, and I feel like I am ready to take down anything that I need to. Pinch grips, draw cuts, everything from this position here is outstanding. That finger choil is it's a necessity, especially if you have big hands. I don't know if I said this, but it has a flat grind on the blade. I apologize if I missed that before. Yeah, so action on bearings. Rear flipper works great. Bolster lock. Front flipper works great. So, and the action drops to your nail, couple shakes. So no issues whatsoever. It's a fun knife, but it's a purpose-built knife. So I think that it works very, very well. This is something that you can toss in your pocket and will go to work for you in utilitarian needs, cutting simple things, getting boxes open, breaking down cardboard, things like that. And the shape really leans towards that as well. So let's talk about this pocket clip next. So the pocket clip here has a rounded bottom, a nice long ramp on this thing. It's not a very big pocket clip, but it's not a very big knife. So that's not really a shocker. It has some good spring and retention to it, and I think this pocket clip's going to work pretty well. So let's test this thing out. Just pulling out the test pants here. Let's get this thing ready. For those of you new to the channel, these are medium thickness jeans. I'm going to take the knife, put it in the pocket, see how easy it is to slide into the pocket, how good the pocket clip's retention is, how easy it is to slide out of the pocket, and if there'll be any long-term damage or fraying to the edges and seams of the pocket. So we're putting this into position right now, like this. Okay, and a little bit of pressure, slides right over the top. There you go. Sticks out of the pocket maybe about a half an inch or so, not even. And so it's not deep carry, but I would say that it is adequate in my opinion. This would not prevent me from buying a knife if it stuck out this far out of the pocket. This doesn't bother me. It's a nice rounded rear on the handle, so there shouldn't be anything that pokes or sticks you when you're sitting or squatting or anything like that. So no issues there. The retention on the clip is very, very good. No issues whatsoever with that. Coming out of the pocket is just as good as going into the pocket. So it's a great pocket clip. No issues with that pocket clip at all. I'd be happy with that pocket clip all day. So no issues at all with any of this stuff. This is a cool knife. Honestly, I really do dig this knife. It is a little dude. So small knives are typically not my jam. But I will tell you that this finger choil right here makes this entire knife for me. And look at the lock bar axis on here. Beautifully chamfered and plenty of room to get in there. And yep, there you go. It drops. It drops and it drops quick. So very, very nice blade on here. Very interesting. And if Damascus is not your thing, if this is not your cup of tea, they do offer it in S90V as well, and you can get some different finishes, so you're not stuck with Damascus only. So check out Kansept's website. Use our link if you are interested in this Kansept or any others, and we have a discount code. I'll put that in the description along with the link. So we would appreciate you using our link. That helps our channel greatly. And anything that we get from affiliate links, we put back into the channel. And of course, we try to save money whenever possible. So we put a discount code in there as well. Save yourself 10%. Use the discount code and hopefully gets it into a price range that's acceptable for you. So we do appreciate that as well. So is there anything that we don't like about this knife? Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of Damascus blades. You know, it's not my thing. I like Damasteel, but I don't like Damascus. So for me, I think I'd prefer the S90V version over the Damascus blade versions, but personal preference thing, not functionality thing. This position here is okay. It's all right. It's not super uncomfortable, but I don't feel like I'm in full control of the knife this way. This way I do. So I do wish that this was a little bit bigger, but again, that's not the purpose of this knife. So I'm not dinging the knife for it. I'm just saying what my preference would be. Other than that, I mean, they gave me all the jimping I can ask for on this knife, and I'm very, very happy with that. Kansept's fit and finish is always fantastic. They do a great job. The seams between the bolster and the inlay here for the shred carbon fiber is nice and tight. Beautiful action on the knife as always. Good pocket clip. Very, very happy overall with this knife and the fit and finish. So I really don't have any complaints when it comes to that. I think they did a fantastic job. Just the couple of things that I had mentioned were more about personal preference and not functionality. From a functional mechanical perspective, this knife is outstanding. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like this knife? Do you think it's a little too weird for you? Do you think it's a little too small for you? So drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you all. And if you're not subscribed to the Wyvern Kodiak YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. We certainly do appreciate that. If you aren't following us on Instagram, check out our Instagram at Wyvern Kodiak. And if you are able to, head over to our website, wyvernkodiak.com, sign up for the newsletter, and stay informed all things Wyvern Kodiak, including knife drops and merchandise release and pre-order statuses and things like that. We just added a few hanks to the website, so if you're interested in a handkerchief, they've been going pretty quick, so head over to wyvernkodiak.com, pick up one of those. Anyway, I appreciate everybody's time. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget that we have links in the description as well as discount codes, so use those. We appreciate that. I hope everybody enjoyed this, and you all have a fantastic day.